Are we on? Oh yes, we're on it. That horrible sight of seeing myself on the screen. Hello everybody, good afternoon. Right, today I thought we will start seated. I know I've done all the other sessions standing, so I thought it's the turn for the ones who are quite chair bound for them to have their session now. So yeah, I'm going to sit down, and believe me, it's not always the easiest option to sit down. There are some really tough things you can do seated. You can do some really good leg work and some core work on a chair as well. So yes, we will explore the chair today. So hopefully you've got a nice sturdy chair. Well, it doesn't have to be nice. It can be anything you like. Nice. Oh, I'm saying that. So without arms on your chair, sturdy back to it as well, and hopefully your feet touch the floor. If you're only a little shorty, I'm a bit of a shorty, so my feet don't always touch. This chair's a good size. So ideally, feet flat to the floor, and you've got a nice straight back on it, keeps you nice and straight there. And we're going to use the bands or something stretchy to do your distance work with. So as usual, stretchy tights, fabric, anything you've got. The smell, by the way, is driving me crazy. I think they're doing fish and chips or something next door, and I didn't have time for a proper lunch, so I can't stop smelling the food next door. It smells wonderful. So I must stop talking about food. Let's get the music organised. I'm going to stick the music over there. Hopefully you've got some water to keep yourself hydrated. You've got a nice area around you, no rugs or mats or anything that you can slip or trip on. Something loose and comfortable to wear. Trainers you don't really need, because we're not going to do anything that's got any impact to it. But something that you can move around, no flip-flops or slippers or anything like that if you are going to wear something. And a room that's well ventilated too. You can save money on your heating bills doing this, folks. You can turn your heating off when you're doing this session. You don't need it. You will get warm. I promise you that. Right, so I don't think there's anything else I need to say. You've read the disclaimer. You're feeling safe and well today to exercise. And I think we're going back to Motown today. Oh, yes, we are. Right, okay. The music's on. Okay, let's start with you on your chair. We're going to sit tall, bring the shoulders back and down, and hip walk to the front section of the chair. Knees are hip width apart. And let's get those toes tapping. Good tune. Don't you worry. Okay. Let's get those fingers going side to side. Now remember, you can always stand up to do this. You don't have to be seated. So give us a round. And let's go the other way. Swings like a bee. And let's bring the elbows back. Just little pushes. Push. And reset your posture constantly. You'll find that you'll start to sink after not very long. You wanna leave me. You're going to roll the arms. And let's start to take these arms a little bit higher. Let's stretch up. Okay, and let's come down past the knees. Let's go again. Keep going, folks. I'm going to turn it down a little bit there. Keep going, arms up high. Let's turn it down, and we're coming down. Okay. When you get to your shins, of course, come up. And let's stir the pot. We're going to go around. Take those around. So remember your option. You will be standing to do this. Or seated. I just want to make it accessible for all of you. Let's go the other way. So really stretch out and around. 3, 2, 1, and just relax. Just give it your legs. Doing a little march there. I don't know if I've chopped my feet off, with this, the way I've got this. Right, heel and toe. We're going to do the heel, tap the toe. Heel and toe. Automatically switch like so. Heel and toe. So this is going to really get the ankles mobilized. And start to get the circulation working, drive that blood up and around the body. Okay, let's do the knee hugs. See if you can bring those knees up close to your chest or wherever you can. Let's just keep going. I want to lift my leg and hold it there. Now I bring foot up behind your knee and just go circles with your toes. Let's go the other way. It actually feels quite nice on your ankles. It's not something you would normally do, is it? Let's flex and extend, up and down. Okay, time for a switch. So lift, you can lean back into your chair for this, and let's just go circles. And now the other way. Up and down with your toes. Oh, you can't resist a bit of the drifters here. Okay, feet down, lift up tall again. Let's go with the shoulders. Shoulders. In my little red book. I know all the words to the song, they're so catchy, these tunes, aren't they? I began pumping. Now try and place your fingertips on your shoulders. Okay. Now bring your hands down by your side. We're going to push down to one side for 3. 1, 2, 3. Arms cross. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. So you're trying to stay very straight. Try your best not to lean forwards. So slightly lean back. Let's go again. And down. Now let's try to push around. Round for 3. So have a good look over your shoulder. And push. 2, 3. Just do that one again. Each side. Just one look. Now let's do the back scoop. So we're going to scoop down. And I'll lift your chest. Come down, just to give you back a little bit of a break there. Let's open again. Release, lift your heels. Now let's roll the arms backwards. Feels wrong, doesn't it, to go backwards? Okay, we're just going to vary that movement. Let's stretch up high. And down we come. Press the knees. And again. Stretch up high. Don't believe. And down. 3, 2, 1. Find a stir. So a little bit bigger than the first time you did these. And the other way. Stretch out. So reach it round. And bring it in. Baby, head, jump your shoulders roll. In my little red boat. I don't want to get up and dance now. Why do I stay seated? I know. I say it very often, but you try saying it with these too. Okay, side bend. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. We're going down. Have you got your stomach sucked in? Oh yes, of course. 3. Last time. I think it's your right side, isn't it then? 2, 3. Push and turn. 3 there. 3, 1, 2. I can't believe it, folks, but I think I might have to close the door. It's quite cold, isn't it? It's very dry, but it's very, very cold. 2, 3. I do my regular thing of just telling everybody before I start. I'm going to have to open the door, because it's so hot in there. And the radiator's always on. And the radiator's quite cool today. So I've opened the big mouth today. I need the key. I need to open the door. I'm thinking, a bit goosey actually. Oh, right. Okay, sit back in your chair and just flex and point with your toes. Now if you can see your lower leg, you can actually see your calf muscle contract and lengthen. Okay, let's do that with the other foot. So bring your toes down and up, go slow or quick, but it's a good one for just recirculating the blood up from the legs and around your body. Okay, good stuff. Let's have a little watch. Let's have something for the brain. I've got to shut that door, I know. Just bring it to a bit. Okay, this is one for me. Comb your hair. I need to comb your hair, don't I? So we're going to comb the hair over, 3. Next one is elbow digs. 2, 3. Now we're going to do 4 rows with the arms and 4 pushes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a little break with a walk. Comb your hair for 4. Over. Elbows back for 4. 4 rows. 2, 3, 4. 4 pushes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to that walk again. You never come, baby. Can we bring it down to 2, everybody? It's going to make it quite quick. I'm going to do it in 2 halves. Get ready. Comb your hair. That's 1, 2. Elbows back for 2. Have a break. Buttercup, don't break my heart. Ready again. Comb your hair, elbows back. Let's go. Comb your hair, elbows back. Walk it out. Roll your arms and push. Roll, push, and do that one again. Get ready to put it all together. Roll and push, and roll. I'll make you mine. Roll. I can feel the chorus coming on. Shall we put it all together to the chorus? Yes. Ready. Comb your hair. Elbows back. Roll your arms. You're still with me. Push. And walk. Words still more. Did you get it? I think you did. Get ready to do it again. 3, 2. Let's go. Comb your hair. Elbows back. The rollers. The pushes. The walks. You build me up. Buttercup. Okay, let's lift up top. I'm going to start with the other arm this time. Comb your hair, elbows back, roll your arms, push forwards. Oh, I didn't. I was too eager. Now with the walks next time, we're going to walk and dig the heel. Walk, dig, just one heel dig. Walk, dig. Get ready for the chorus coming around. Waiting for you. Comb your hair. Comb. Elbows back. Roll your arms. Push forwards. The walks and the digs. 1, 2, and dig. In. Walk. Comb your hair. You know it really well now, don't you? Elbows back. The rollers. The pushes. Walks and heel digs. 1, 2, dig, and again. So walk, heel dig. Let's have a stretch. Well done, you. Well done. That's not easy. And if you were standing to do that, amazing. Because it's quite quick when you're standing, actually. It's that one. Okay, let's take one more. Big stretch. As tall as you can. Take your arm right over. I can't help myself. Now we're going to use this arm to push and turn. So I want you to have a good look down. Try not to move your legs, that's how. Okay, let's go to the other arm. Big stretch, really lengthen down that whole side of you. Take it up slightly. Okay, let's use this arm to push and turn. And I think by the time we do this later, I think we'll be able to reach a bit further. We'll be a bit more. Okay. We're going to walk against the front section of the chair, hands on the front corners of your chair, lift and open your chest. I love you and nobody else. Okay, stay in that posture, take one pause, and I want you to take a bow, reach down to touch your toes. You might not find it as easy as I do. I've been doing it a while, it gets easier. So wherever you can reach to is fantastic. Okay, let's come off the switch. Heel dig lift. Take it out. Oh, do you know, that feels quite nice actually. Oh. Right, okay folks, it's time to get your bands. Let me just turn this down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, just a little bit quieter. Got the bands on the back of the chair. Now if you don't have anything, you can do some imaginary band pull. So you could do a little squeeze with your hands and then release to come in. Don't keep the tension there too long. Don't want your blood pressure going through the roof. So you could do a squeeze and an opener, or not even that, you could just use it to open out. Okay, and that's a really good one for bringing the shoulder blades back together. Just the same thing we're going to do with the bands. Okay, so hold body width apart, tuck your elbows into your side, lift up tall. Now we're going to pull and out, and in. I'm just beating myself up now, thinking, why have I got the toughest band? I have loads of easy ones and I've picked the worst one. Ooh. So I'm feeling this already, folks. I don't know about you. From my baby. Right, let's try. 4, 3. Are your toes tapping? Just keep your feet moving. Let's have a little break there. Oh, I won't be using this one again, that's for sure. Right, we're going to change from an underhand grip to an overhand grip, and we're going to go wider than the shoulders, and this time it's going to be the chest expander. And I want to lift up and push your arms out wide. Breathe. Okay, let's go. Pull and pull and a big pull aparts. Do, do, do. That's it. And down. Oh, this isn't too bad. Let's do 8, 7, and cloud 9. Right, come on, we can do it. We can do 4. Let's have a strong finish. 3 more. Keep going. 2. You are doing fantastic. Well done. Have a little break again there. Just slide your hands forward. Just let your lower back push into the back of the chair, and you'll feel a nice release in your back there. Okay, we're going to have a quick run through, recap of what we've just done there. So restack your spine, take an underhand grip, and all we're going to do are 8 of each. So it's not too bad, we're not doing that many. Squeeze your bands, tuck your elbows in, sit tall. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Hands over the top. Take your hands wider. Sit tall. Let's go. And go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. That's it. Well done, folks. Oh, just release those shoulders. Ooh. Have a little stretch there. Link and push forwards. Oh, that feels quite nice actually, after what we've just done there. Now legs. So what I want you to do is take those bands behind your knees. Now these bands are great because this is particularly long. So if you do have a long band, make sure you do this with your knees together and your feet together. And this is how you get the right tension with your band. So a long one, tie your bow in it. Okay. And don't tie it tight if you do have the TheraBands, okay, because they will tighten themselves up. Walk your feet apart, so you are back to hip width apart. In fact, you naturally go to that space apart when you've got your bands there. So, okay, let's start to push those knees out and in. So anyway, how are you doing? How are you feeling? What do you think about this cold weather? It's not right, is it? I've known some scorching Aprils. It's been absolutely sweltering sometimes. And I still feel like I need my big coat on actually, because it's not, it's deceiving, isn't it? It looks sunny and it fools you into thinking it's a lovely day, but it's very chilly. Okay, so just starting to get these outer thigh muscles, starting to get these engaged, so just waking them up a little bit. Now remember, legs are your independence. This is why we need to do quite, intensive leg strength. Let's do 3 little ones. 1, 2, 3, release. 1, 2, 3. Now if we can get the arms going as well, that's going to encourage you to push your knees out. 2, 3, go again. 2, 3. Okay, let's go to knee lifts. Up and down. Now, if I can always tell, you get to a point where you start to feel it. It starts off there, the outside of your thighs, outside of the knees, and as you carry on, it starts to work its way up and you start to feel it right at the very tops of the thighs. You feel it in the bottom muscles too. So after a few minutes, you will start to really feel this. I can hear you saying, I can feel it already. Okay, and I'll just pretend I didn't hear that now. Are you ready? We'll tap to the side, out, and in. Go one leg out, and in. If you want to do something with your arms, if you've got your little tins of beans, anything, time to use it. Do you know what I've got over there? Just as an example of anything that you can use, keep going. You've got to be resourceful, haven't you? Make sure the lid's on first, of course. Okay, we'll go out. Got sanitizer. It's kind of quite appropriate, isn't it, really, for the times we're in? Wow. Smells like I've got 2 bottles of vodka here. Right, go again. Have a little break there. So we'll have a recap. So we'll start with the abductors. And that's when we go outwards. We'll go to the knee lifts. We'll go to the side taps. Okay. So let's roll up. Stack your spine nice and straight. Breathe in. Okay. Let's start to push those legs out and in. Open and close. Start the train. These bottles are quite nice actually. So I suppose you could have, if you've got some shampoo, hand cream, but the kind of the bigger ones, the heavier ones. Let it rise. Right, let's go 3 quick. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, release, and again 1, 2, get on board. 2, 3, release. Go again. One more. 2, 3. Oh, knee lifts. I can feel those. And let's rotate across this time. Now just be aware of how your feet land on the floor. Are you letting your feet go heavily down, or are you placing your feet down very lightly? Hopefully lightly. Now aim to get your elbow across to your knee. Shake your body down to the ground. Let's shout. Oh, that feels nice on your waist as well. Okay, we'll tap to the side. Let's have coordination. Here we go, opposite arm to leg. You can do it. I'm taking it out into the corner. And that leg is tapping side. How's the posture? Oh, it's still straight, yes. Stay with it. I do know that I love it. We've got 4, 3. Oh, well done, folks. Well done. Let's get rid of the weights. Let's have a little stretch. So come right down and just feel that little bit of a release that you get, which we all need because it's quite hard to sit straight at the front of the chair. Okay, let's roll up. Restack. Next section, I want you to move your bands lower down your legs. Now this is where it gets definitely more serious. We're going to sit right back in the chair. Might leave the weights in a bit. So we're just going to start with a leg extension. Have you had a drink yet? Go and get yourself a quick drink or just reach across. If you've got your water handy there. Watch it. Let's shout. Are you ready? We're going to do 3 at the top. 2, 3, and down. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Now, just put your hands on your thighs there. It's wonderful, isn't it? Can you feel your muscles contract? Can you feel that tension, those muscles, like they're stood to attention there? 3. down, lift. 1, 2, 3, and down. Oh, definitely regretting the bands. 2, not the bands for you, just, I think I chose the advanced one instead of the easy one. 2, 3, once again each leg. It's important. Smooching the back row. 2, 3, and down. Big rest. Right, we're going to do some repeaters. So I want you to hold your legs straight. Now you do this kind of as a thigh extension, wouldn't you, if you went to the gym. So it's a really good way to strengthen your quadriceps, these 4 muscles at the top and the length of your thigh here. So let's go. How did you think everybody? 12, yeah, I did. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, we've only got 2. Should have done 2. Relax. That was tough. I think you did 14 then. Okay, lift your leg. Let's go. 2. Come on, we've got it. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. One more for good luck. And wow. It's tough, isn't it? I said it's not easy to do leg strength in a chair. It is quite difficult. As I said, just mimic your gym equipment if you do go to the gym. I know, I'm presuming that you're all gym buddies, of course. If you don't, this is what you'll do. Right, we're going to tap to this side. Let's get them out of the way. Okay, and in. So what I'm going to do are repeaters. So we're going to repeat on one side. Keep going, everybody. Don't stop just because I do. I find that in the classes as well. You know, if I'm doing something and I just stop in my tracks, everybody else stops. And if I go to scratch my head, everybody have the arms come up. So sometimes you can watch a little bit too intently, can't you? So just stay in the motion, stay in the moment. Okay, so let's do repeaters. I'm going to tap this right foot to the side. 12, 11, and I want you to really stretch those bands, get the tension. I know I'm trying to work out where we're at. I think it's 4 more. Keep going. 3. Somebody out there's counting. I know. 2. Last one. Other side. Straight in there. Out. And in. The moon. Ooh, sun's coming out. 8 more. The street lights are on. I don't know why. And it's bright sunshine. You can't work it out, can you? You've got 4 more. Push out. And in. 3 more. Wow, everybody. Oh, can you feel it here? What we're going to do, we're going to do some standing work with the chair as well for strength. We're going to do some repeating knees first though. Right, you ready? 8 knees, let's go. 1, 2, keep it up there. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let it down, get rid of the other leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. That's the sound of the wind. And relax, well done. Right, kick off your bands. You can either kick them off. And we're actually going to, let's untie those. So if you've done it in a bow, it should be quite easy to release it. Just pull the ends, and then you're out of it there. That worked well for me. Right, okay, we're going to go round to the back of the chair. Oh, I get an electric shock off this chair. I got a really nasty one last week, that's it. I'm sure I saw a white spark as well from it as well. Right, okay, let's go to our thigh lifts. We're going to lift alternately. Lift and lower. So lift. Now you're going to need a bit of space, aren't I? I'm not thinking about this. Just do small ones if anything's in the way. In my head. So I want you to focus on your posture. If there's a mirror nearby, just have a quick check that you are not leaning over. So try your best to keep your core position. This is your back and your abdominals. Very strong and straight. Once again, feeling that already actually. Okay, we're going to lift one leg, just only one leg. So lift and lower, keep going up. If I had now keep that leg there at the top. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Are you ready for the other side? Lift and lower, lift and down. Push your heel up to the ceiling. So we do roughly 10 of these on the other side. So just give me 2 more, everybody. Now lift and hold for 8. Up, 7. Just lean forwards for that one. Okay, now let's come in and rise up off the toes, off the heels even. Lift up and down. Rise up tall. If you've got your book there on the floor, book is perfect. Remember, for a couple of weeks we've used the book to do heel calf raises with. Can I just get it again? I'll just grab that one just to show you. And it's still there, nobody's moved. I'm so lucky. I thought somebody would have cleared it out by now. Right. So what you can do is have your toes on the edge, so you can lift and down. Lift. Ooh. So that allows you to get a higher raise and a higher drop. Definitely a higher drop. I hope you didn't hear my ankles crack. Clicking and cracking and popping. And lift. Ooh. That's 2 already. Now, calves fatigue really quickly. Just going to push that to one side, we'll come back to it. Let's go into lunge, side to side. I need to check the time, everybody. Is it getting late? Back on the streets tonight. Okay, just have a little walk there. Let's just have a quick check. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to do some seated strength. We're going to do more seated strength. Now, what to sit sideways on your chair, and we're going to work the abdominals and the core. We're going to use these bands. Now, if you double yours over, even if you've got a short one, it works. And take it behind your knees. Okay, so you've got a handle on one side and the tassels on the other. Remember to sit a little bit further forwards on your chair. Okay, we're going to recline. Okay, come back up. If you don't feel secure enough, you can always hold the back of the chair and the seat of the chair. Stoner. Any Motown fans? Oh yes, of course. Right. Lift and lower. Lift. You can only do tiny lifts with these bands on. Stoner. Okay, let's come right back up to the top. Sit tall, lengthen. Breathe in. Breathe out. Round your spine. Fold back. And lift again. Don't roll. And down. Just 4 more. Hoping you feel some tension across your middle here. 2 more. Okay, come up. Put those hands over your chair. And let's do some rotations. So we'll take the arms around. And it's almost like you're drawing a number 8 on its side. Also called the infinity sign, isn't it? So draw your infinity. Your number 8. So turn with your shoulders to do that. Stoner. Feeling that now. And come back to the top. Well done. Lift up top. Stoner. Okay. Let's go now. Elbows back. Elbows back and lift. Back and then lift. So let's just do it slowly. And lift. So we're going to bring the arms back. I know this chair back does get in the way of it, doesn't it? Okay, last one. And, ooh. Oh, let's have a little stretch there. Bring your hands forwards. Care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay, folks, we're gonna have a nice relaxing session now. We are going to do some Pilates. Let me just change the music to something more relaxing. So we'll do some stretches to lengthen you out now. You've got the blood flowing. Let's have a nice stretch out. Oh, that's a perfect one for us. Okay, so I'm going to start you. Let's good job, that's good. Hooray. So I'm going to start you behind your chair and we're going to lift one leg. I want you to try and reach. If you can reach your shoe, fantastic. Hold on to it. And push your hips forwards. Pull those shoulders right back. If you're flexible enough to reach and hold your foot, grab your foot. I'm sure this chair's wonky. It's rocking something terrible. Oh, that feels wonderful. Lovely stretch down the front of your thigh. Okay, let's switch. So that foot is pushing in against your hand. And it will really make me happy. Oh, lovely. Sun's coming out. Stay out, Mr. Sunshine. Just warm us up now. Right. Okay, now let's use the chair. You know the stretch really well, your calf stretch. We're going to push the front knee into the chair and the back heel into the floor. So we're going to lean forwards. So we're going to stretch the calf there. And now look, this isn't that bad. So relax your shoulders. Now we're going to keep one hand to the chair and send the arm over. So whichever leg's back, I've got my right leg back, right arm over. And I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to lean back over that leg. And let's do that once again. Will really make me happy. And come down. Ooh, and step in. Step back on the other leg. Push your front knee into the chair or to the wall. You could be doing this against the wall, which works too. Sometimes I think I'd love to see where you're doing this. Which room you're in, what equipment you're using. Have you improvised on your equipment? That's the most interesting actually. Okay, let's take the same arm as the leg that's back. So, same second. Oh, that feels really nice actually. So breathe in, breathe out, and sweep. Okay, let's go again. That's it, lean back, lift your chest, show your chest to the ceiling. And down, well done. Now we're going to do a waist stretch. I want you to reach over. Now this is only if you're feeling really, really strong to step back. I've got my left arm over. Sorry, you're in the mirror image, aren't we? That's your right arm up. Step behind with your right leg. Oh, and you get a really good stretch right down your hip and thigh as well. A complete side stretch. Okay, let's switch to the other side. So we'll do that stretch up. Okay, going over. And step behind, so left arm over, left leg behind, cross it behind. 1, 2, 3, go! Dear me, we don't need to listen to that. We need to relax, don't we? You put something relaxing on. Okay, and feel the length of that stretch right down your side. Lovely stretch is that one. Now with your hands on the chair, I want you to take a few steps back and stretch. And if you push your bottom back, I'm hoping you can get a really good stretch down the back of your thighs. No, don't do this if you've got any children around because you're going to get your bum slapped. It's a very tempting target, isn't it? That's why I'm quite glad to be in here. Okay, oh, that feels good. How are your hamstrings? Tight, yes. So can you feel it right down the back of your thighs, back of the knees? Now we're going to do something called thread the needle. So I want you to take one hand off and just reach it through, and then come in and try and reach through again, and then come in. You might be even closer to the chair, which is fine. Reach that arm through the gap. Okay, let's try. So we're going to take on through, see if you can reach. Like you're just trying to push something gently out of the way. See if you can reach, and it's just that little bit out of your reach. Ooh, good. Now, stay in this position with your arms stretched. Now I want you to bring your head down a little bit, and you're going to feel that start to stretch into your shoulders as you do that. Lovely stretch. You're stretching the back of your legs, stretching your shoulders, stretching down your sides as well. Feels really good. Okay, let's come up and walk those feet back in. Now I want you to take your chair and just take your leg across it if you can. I know I do that easily because I'm quite flexible, so obviously I know just take it easy, or something low. If your chair seat's not too high, this is a good one to do. And I want you to just gently take a bow. And again, it's going to stretch your hamstrings, but it's a wee bit stronger this time. Feels good? Feels great, actually. The hamstrings do get very, very tight. We do sit down a lot. If you sit on your computer or your tablet or whatever it is a long time, before you know it, you think you'll just have a look at something for 10 minutes. Before you know it, it's an hour, isn't it? So that's why you need to stretch your hamstrings. They become short and tight as a result of long periods of sitting down. Oh, that feels wonderful. Okay, let's have a stretch up above. Link your hands and push upwards. Make yourself as tall as you can. And we're going to sway over to that one side, that right side. And across to the other side. Oh, that feels good. And bring your hands forward. Bring your chin down onto your chest. Open your arms. Come into swoop, which is always a lovely thing to do. Nice to lift and open your chest. And breathe in, circle up. And breathe out. Once again, breathe in. And out. And give yourself a round of applause, folks. Well done. Well done. I hope you've managed to do that with me. And we've been seated for most of that today. So hopefully that will appeal to the ones that aren't quite mobile yet. Look at the stem. So it would be lovely to see some comments or to know that you're out there. I've tried to write something on there, and I don't know if it's my laptop. I'm going to have to find out because I can't seem to. It says say something, then it won't let me. Somebody must know me too well. All right, folks, thank you so much. See you soon. See you next week. Bye-bye.